Today's tutorial is all about the advanced select queries. In SQL, the select statement is the primary command for retrieving data from a database. So while the basic select command retrieves all or specified columns from a table, advanced select queries allow you to filter, sort, and transform your data into a more sophisticated ways. So today we'll discuss several techniques that enhance the power and efficiency of your queries. So the advanced select queries empower you to retrieve precisely the data that you needed. So in this tutorial, we will be using the select asterisk, which returns all data. And we also have the distinct command, which eliminates duplicate values from a result set. The where command, where it filters rows based on specified conditions. The like, which enables pattern matching to search within text. And of course, the order by, which sorts the results either ascending or descending. So in this particular tutorial, we will be using a database that is already existed in the MariaDB. So we will be using the My Company DB, and then we have created a table named employees. Then we describe the employees table, and of course we inserted the records into the employees table, which will be used for the advanced select queries. Here are the records. So we have 10 records for the employees. So let's start with the basic or the simplest select command, which is the basic select. It is the simplest form which retrieves every column in a table. So we will be using the select asterisk from our employees, which is already displayed in there, and then followed by the selecting specific columns by using as well the select command. And then we will be specifying, for example, we are going to select the first name and last name as well as the email from the employees. So let's use it. So first we are going to select the first name, the last name, and email from our employees table. So this one is used when you only need a certain fields. So we specified here that what we needed are the first name, the last name, and the email. So the output displays only 3 columns, which was specified in the select statement. So another one is using distinct to eliminate duplicates or select specific columns with distinct. So distinct values, the distinct keyword ensures that your results exclude duplicate values. So let's put it into action. So we have select distinct. For example, we're selecting department from our employees table. So this is specifically useful when you want to get a list of unique values from a column. So this query returns a unique list of departments. So even though some departments, for example, sales, appear multiple times, the distinct keyword ensures that each department appears only once in the output. So here is our output. Another one is we can also filter with where close. So for example, we wanted to filter the city where it is New York. For example, so we have select all from our employees table where the column city is equal to New York. This query returns only employees located in New York. In our sample data, it will list Alice, Carol, Emily, and Henry. So we can also do pattern matching with the like operator. So let's use like operator this time. So wildcard searches, I should say, the like operator lets you search for patterns within text. So we can use the asterisk, or no, the percentage, I should say, which represents 0 or more characters. And we can also use the underscore, which represents a single character. So let's try to use the percentage in this particular example. So we have select asterisk or select all from our employees table where the first name, like, so it means that we are looking for a first name that starts with a letter A. So let's check where is the error for this one. Oh, our first name has wrong spelling. So we have there. So we have only one employee whose last name, or first name I should say, is Alice. So if we try to go back to our data from 1 to 10, so we can see that Alice, number 1, is the only employee who has letter A as their first letter in their first name. So another example is we can use the were and like, or still the percentage. So say for example, we wanted to use the like operator with the pattern percentage and then at example. So we are going to filter emails that ends with at example.com in our employees data. So let's try to put it into action. So let's have the percentage and then the at example that com. So we have here our code. So the percentage represents 0 or more characters. So we put percentage at the end if we wanted to, for example, on our first given example, first name, we put the percentage at the end of letter A because we wanted to filter the first name which starts with letter A. And in our next example, we put the parentheses or the wildcard search at the beginning because we wanted to filter email addresses which ends at example.com. So we have here, so we have already filtered all the email who ends with at example.com. So when we go back now on our 10 data or 10 records, so we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 data or record which has an example.com emails ending. And then another way of sorting is by using the order by. So let's sort. We can sort data by ascending order or by descending order. So first, let's try the ascending. So say for example, we wanted to select all employees And let's order by their last name in ascending order from A to Z. So we have here by the last name. So it was arranged from ascending or from A to Z. So we have here B, C, D up to W. And if you wanted to sort this one in descending order, we can also do that. Say, for example, we wanted to sort the employee's first name in descending order, meaning from Z to A. So we have to select all from our employees table, and then let's order it by the first name field in descending order. So we have here. So this time the basis is the first name, and we arrange them in descending order from Z to A. And we can also combine the functions for advanced data extraction. So we can perform extracting substrings. So sometimes you need to extract parts of a string, for example, to get the email domain. So we can have this one. So to get the email domain, so we will be using this one. So we have select distinct. So we have substring, and then we have index, then email. So we will be using these statements. So let's review. So we are going to select distinct, substring, index. So we have email at, and then -1 as email domain from employees where email like. And then we have here this query extracts and returns a sorted list of unique email domains from the employees table. So when we go back to our, let's select. So let's select in order for us to double check our output. So in here, our output is example.com and company.com. So as we can see in here, we all have two ending at company.com and at example.com, which is our result for our select distinct substring index for our email domain or email column. And that ends our tutorial. See you next time.